My name is Adrian Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. And this podcast is about becoming remarkable. And I have people from all over the world, whether entrepreneurs or not, to talk about their story, their journey, and their experiences to help and inspire others become remarkable too. Today I have with me Trepka. So please, Trepka, talk about and tell the audience, who are you, what do you believe in, what difference are you making in the world, and what's your story?
Hello, my name is Trepka. I'm from Bulgaria. I believe that the positive thinking will actually change the world and make a difference. So this is what I'm working on, and I would like that more people get more positive every day in one or another way. So it's not easy to be a positive in a country like Bulgaria, for example, a bad economical country with not a lot of jobs, with not many possibilities. But if you can do it, your life actually becomes better and better every day. So this is some of my main goals, to show the people how the positive thinking can change the things. I mean, the positive thinking is not exactly, it doesn't bring you any money or anything like this. It's not, some people mistake the positive thinking with something else. It doesn't mean that you are stupid or you see just everything is perfect and so on. Of course, in some situation you cannot be positive. Like, I mean, how positive you can be if someone from your family, for example, died, right? But in every situation, you can think for something that can become better. For example, okay, right, someone of your family, for example, died, but he left a sign after him. He left something, at least the remembering of it. So if you can see the positive and search the positives in everything you do, and this will help you, like really a lot. So, and if you can bring another people to be positive, this of course brings some goodness in the world, like the positive thinking actually brings inspiration to the people. So they are more willing to help. They are more willing to give. So how anything of this can be any bad?
Yeah, I see your point. So how do you help people become more positive?
You can start with small things, like it is good that you can just say to someone good morning or smile to him. This is the first step to be positive, right? Of course, there is other things you can do too, like bringing some positive thoughts, like the happiness of sharing and things like this. This is the way that you make other people to stay also positive. Talking to people also is very important, that you really talk to them. Talking is not only to say things, talking is also to listen to the people, right?
Yeah, definitely, I agree. So how do you go about helping other people become positive?
Like what you mean? I say the main thing is that you explain to them the way of being positive by example. This is the easier way. If they see how the positive thinking and the positive behavior change your life, they also may decide to go on this way. This also the helping people if you can. I mean, not every time it's only important to, as I said, to help people with material goods. The speaking with them also it bringing a positivity in life, to share what they care for it. Like, also every sort of charity helps to be more positive too. For example, my way until now it was I tried to change this thing in SteemIt. You know, it's hard because there are a lot of depressed people in SteemIt, and of course there are also a lot of people for all places on the world which are bad economical. There is homeless people, there is people that are really in need. So if you can help at least one of them, this is a positive. This is the way we start to change the world.
Yeah. Please go on.
For example, if you help one person and this person help another one, this is like bringing a chain. And on the end, everyone will help everyone. Maybe. Probably won't be fast. And probably will be people that don't want. But on the end, I mean, as many positive people there are, so many more become positive every day.
Yeah, I see your point. But, Trepka, why did you decide to champion this cause? Why did you decide that everyone needs to be more positive?
Okay, like everyone, I had also different moments in my life. And I see that complaining and looking the negative part of the things, it doesn't bring anything. You are just coming in your shell and you don't pay attention to the good things that are in life. It's when you have difficult life, you can appreciate more the good things that are coming to you. Like every nice sunny day is a good thing. Everything you do every day is a good thing. Everyone's smile of people around is precious. If you can make them smile, even for a moment.
Yeah, I see. So how has positive thinking changed your life, and how has it changed the lives of other people that follow you and appreciate what your message is?
Okay, so let's take for example SteemIt. I can say that the way I behave in SteemIt actually really changed the life of some people. For example, I carried for get more popular a program for feeding the kids in Bangladesh. So now every week they have fruits that are coming from other positive people in SteemIt. It's not only by giving money or anything like this. You can help in any way. It's not only monetary. I also speak with depressed people, which are not so depressed anymore. They see okay, maybe you have no shelter today, but you may have tomorrow, and no no one ever knows where from can come something good, like somebody willing to help, and the help can be just by providing a job or, as I say, speaking with someone.
Yeah, I understand. So, when you go about talking to the depressed people or homeless people, how are you advocating and how are you teaching to these people about positive thinking?
Okay, so for example, I believe that if you think positive, the universe is answering you positive, in positive way. It's like if you think negative, like, see, now I'm homeless, I'm not gonna have home ever. This is a not good way of thinking. But if you hope, for example, um, I will do something, I'll try to get a job, then I won't be any more homeless, right? Uh, there is so many options. Everybody is good in something. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good in something. For example, let's take me. I'm not good in tech things. I'm not a programmer. I'm not anything like this, right? And still, see me. I'm in the crypto world. So You have just to have a positive attitude that you can do it. If you believe that you can do it, you really can do it. Of course, you don't have to deny help or explain or to ask the people. So knowing that you don't know everything is also positive, because this gives you the options that you ask and learn every day. Learning is a positive thing, like very positive thing. Everything you learn is precious every day.
In what way is it precious to you?
So, for example, you can learn things that can, for like, okay, you don't know, for example, how to make sandwiches. You learn it, and maybe tomorrow you have a job making sandwiches or making a coffee or trading cryptocurrencies, for example, right?
Yeah, and going back a little bit, you mentioned the universe. So you're saying that it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy where you put happiness out into the world and positivity, and you get it back. Is that how the universe works, and are there any other things that are worthwhile considering or taking into account?
No, the thing is like this. It's not that the universe bring you happiness. You bring it yourself. But and even if it doesn't come today or tomorrow, you should not give up. For example, giving or making good, it doesn't mean you doesn't have to do it with the thought that you get it back, because then it's not real good. I mean, you should help people just because you want to help them, not because you want to get something in return. I mean, the universe, it's not working this way. I mean, it is not like you give money, you take money. It is totally not like this. But if you give happiness, you have the self satisfied of giving happiness, and this has to be enough. And if you get good things after this, it's just a bonus. It's not the main goal. It's not like if you get some good life, you have to stop to do good, right? Because you have already what you want. It's not how it works.
Yeah, I understand. So, but speaking of like how it works and main goals, how has positive thinking changed and impacted your life?
Oh, let's say like this. I had difficult times last 1-2 years, not only with jobs, but I have two kids. I have to mention that I have two kids. They are 10 and 12 years old. So how it changed for me my life, the positive thinking. For example, you don't have enough today, and you're worried how I'll carry for my kids and things like this, right? And there it comes. You are not a attached person, and you find the crypto word. After this, okay, I'm alone. Positive thinking is I even met someone who is here right now. I mean, how often this happened? I'm from Bulgaria with two kids and alone, and I meet someone that wants to share his life with me just because I don't have money, I don't have anything. I'm just how I am. And he's like me because of what I am, right? And yeah, my life changed like a lot. For example, last year I was in thinking where I supposed to live. I was about to go back to my parents, and there it comes. A friend of mine gave me a house to live in it without nothing in return. I never asked for it. It just came like this, and yeah, it's cool. I enjoy these things, but even if they wasn't like this, even if I still had the problems, I just believe that the things will come better.
Oh, I see your point, but wouldn't some people out in the world say that this is simple cause and effect? Some would put it down to karma. Some would say that it's just coincidence. All these things happen, and so how does what do you say to that? It's just coincidence, but then also How do you explain to them that it's your thoughts that manifest your actions, which determines your outcome and results? How do you explain that to people?
Okay, so for example, I don't believe that there is just the things. Okay, the things also happen just like this in life. I mean, it's many things happen not because you plan or you work for them or you do, but the positive thinking, it makes you to look out of yourself. So you look the people, you talk with the people, and this give you more options. Not that it's for granted, but it's not also coincidence. I mean, you have to speak with the people, and if you have your positive attitude to them, if you don't judge them just because, if you start every connection in your life with the idea that this person in front of you is good, then okay, the people will say, then the people disappoint you. It's not like this. I mean, you have to give them the chance to show that they are good too. But for this, you yourself have to be good and positive. This provoke other people to be good and positive too. I think how it works. So, for example, if you go in a bar, maybe not good, but okay, let's say it like this. If you go in a coffee in the morning and you sit alone and you are not happy, right? And your face also is not happy and your attitude is also not happy. I mean, and the waitress come and ask you what you gonna drink. He also not gonna be nice to you. Maybe it's his job, but you feel that is not nice. But if you go there and you're positive and you order your coffee and you get a smile from the waitress, this kind of the happiness, the people can feel the happiness. So they probably will want to talk to you just because. I mean, I never had a problem to go and sit in a coffee and speak with the people around. Maybe they're also just alone. So you share something. And yeah, this brings a connection to the people. Nobody talk to negative people, all right?
Yeah, all right. Okay, I see what you mean. And so what are you working on now, Trepka, and what is next for you?
Okay, I worked really hard to bring some happiness and some positive energy in SteemIt because this was an option which I pretty much could do from home. But okay, at this moment happen things in SteemIt which doesn't allow me to do this anymore there. But I'll search another way. I even invent a token which was supposed to reward positive and positive people and random act of kindness. Sadly, there are very negative people in the world too, which do not easily accept doing things just because. They always search if you have back thoughts of doing it, they try to accuse you or to find a way to make this to diminish the meaning of the goodness. And you know what? I do not hate them. It's fine. I mean, right? I make the impact in SteemIt. So it's not only this the way. You can do it today on the street, right? SteemIt was an option, and I wanted to make it to work really good, but I could not. The Steam world is just too much into the money, and the people do not understand. Not everyone, but some people do not understand how you can just want to give. So, okay, I see the point. I can do it on Discord. I can do it on Skype. I can do it in any other place on internet, in any other place live. So this was not gonna stop me of being positive, right? no any way that it's gonna stop me.
Yeah, definitely. That's good. That's a good thing. And I don't personally, I personally believe that things that happen to us coincidentally, where this happenstance really, and I don't think things happen necessarily on purpose. I think instead that these things happen to me, so we need to look at it and think, how can we profit from it? How can we leverage this? What can we learn from this? What mistakes can we learn from here, or what can we take away from this lesson? Or here's the situation. How can we best use it? I don't necessarily think that things happen on purpose or for a reason. I just think it happens, and how you take it, how you react to it, is what you can take away from it, and how that impacts and changes your future.
Yeah, but this is what I say, that you don't have to the positive thinking, the positive attitude, it doesn't mean that you receive every time good things. You will receive bad things too. The point is to not give up and not let these things to stop you. So, for example, if you are in a bad situation, you have to search. I don't like to use the word profit, because it's not a profit, but you have to search in this bad situation how you can bring the good from it. You understand what I mean? Everything bad, okay, the people may not agree with me that everything bad maybe is bringing something good, but it will, if you do it, if I do it. I mean, you can make it to be positive. I mean, okay, people will say how you can see the positive thing or remaining without job. Oh, this will give you the option to learn and be better in something else. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. How can be positive being homeless? You can appreciate after this the home you have, even if it is small and is nothing in it. Because I know homeless people that now have a house and they appreciate it.
Yeah, that is very stoic in nature, where you haven't got something, and you have got something, a home in this case, and you appreciate it more so. It's very stoic in nature, and you're thinking, well, at least I have the home, so I've got that to be happy about, and that to be positive about, and then I've also got my health as well, so I have that to be happy, and that to be positive about.
People always have something to be happy about, even if it is half of the sandwich shared for a homeless kitty. This also is something positive. It's a way. Maybe tomorrow some stranger will share his food with you, right? If you don't have it. It's how it works. Maybe today you are homeless, but maybe tomorrow you share your home with someone else that is homeless right now. And if all the people react and think this way, how many homeless people do you think we'll have? How many hungry people do you think we'll have? If you are always willing to share what you have.
Yeah, so, and speaking of willing to share what you have, on SteemIt, you say that too many people there are depressed, and too many people there are just in it for the money. And what's your antidote to this? What is your remedy to this mentality?
Okay, so I think SteemIt is a good place to share your story. And going in it with the attitude that you're gonna get rich or you're gonna make living from it, it's not the right one. I understand these people from India, Nigeria, because my country actually is in the same situation. But I never was in SteemIt with the thinking that I'll benefit from it. I mean, I posted when I get paid 1 cent. I posted when I get paid $100. I posted just to share. So you share your thoughts, and this is priceless. The value in the SteemIt content is very difficult to measure. You cannot just say this has a meaning and this has value, because because even one photo can bring more value than thousands of words. So how you can measure it? And people say, okay, I made so good content and no one see it. Yeah, I understand you, but it's not how it works. The SteemIt is a social platform. If you don't have a connection to the people, even if your content is the best one, actually doesn't bring value because the people don't see it. Without the people, it's nothing.
Yeah, oh, definitely, I agree. And speaking of the people on SteemIt, how has your impact been on there? Any success stories or anything worthwhile talking about?
No, you can think. You can talk about everything. You can talk in SteemIt. You can talk of your mother garden and about the photo you take after the rain. And it doesn't mean that people have to share only positive things. Not everything is happy in life, but just not overestimated. Neither the good, neither the bad, because everything has the other side too.
Yeah, okay, interesting. So, remind me again then. What is next for you, and what are you working on now exactly?
Now I'm just speaking with people in Discord. I'm thinking about there is some options of other social networks which are coming in the future. The people that build these networks, they want to make it more fair. So I try to help with this as far I can. At least I think I'm a fair person. So they value my opinion about this and they want to make it fair for everyone. For example, SteemIt isn't fair. Is not fair. There is rich people and poor people. So, of course, when this is kind of, I don't know, like in the countries, in the real life, of course, it's not fair, but you can try to do it fair for everyone. I mean, it is not problem that they just have to be maybe a little bit more positive and share this wealth a little bit, not thinking how much they can self-profit all the time. You should do also things for other people if you want that they do for you. The sad part is in Steam, it doesn't work so. The people, they so much are trying to be liked from the more wealth people that they lose the point of being there. They will say everything just to get the vote. Crazy, right? And then they become not themselves.
Yeah, there's a big emphasis on the platform right now just for getting followers and getting upvotes, and there isn't much of a blogging consumer side to it, where just people going there to consume. There's a lot of producers, a lot of supply, but not too much demand.
Yes, and this is, I think the whole. But this is, see now, this is only my opinion. And okay, I do not say that anyone have to agree. The full advertisement of Steam is kind of wrong. Blog for money is one of the things. I mean, okay, fine, I understand this, blogging, getting paid, but it's actually, it's supposed to be more like freedom of the voice, probably, then it won't be very important if you are rich or if you are not, because your voice can be heard from everyone. But only my opinion. The followers now, everything become very, very, how to say, people are all the time, follow me, I follow you back, or things like this. They even don't take the time to read the things in SteemIt. And there is really things that are priceless. People share stories, they share life. So really, it's not only the upvote, it's that someone understands what you post. Even if it is a photo, as I say, even if it is a poem or painting, art, things like this.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. And you said that there are some other social medias out there that that are a bit better or much fairer than SteemIt.
I think the people, they learn from SteemIt the model. So at least I know for one platform, which I told you, I try to help to be built a little bit fair. This is the Calibre. Will be something similar to SteemIt, but other things will matter, like not really the wealth you have, not really the power you have, like a vote, but mostly will matter how many people really like you and how many people really read what you post. I mean, no bots, no things like this. I think they have a good ideas. Probably will be on in a month and a half or so. But there will be many other platforms. Now SteemIt is open source, open network, so you can build anything on top.
But with SteemIt though, it's based on a meritocracy. So the value that you bring to the platform, the content or the information, you're rewarded in proportion to the service that you give and the value that you bring. And I think at the beginning, people are very much like follow me for follow me and that kind of stuff because they're getting to grips with it and it's not fully established. The platform is quite young and the audience on there hasn't quite matured or something like that. Do you not agree? Yep. What do you think?
I think people are. I told you. I think the people, they come with the wrong attitude in SteemIt because the way that Steam is designed is all these people from Malaysia, Nigeria, these countries, they cannot. Do you know that never any minnow? Okay, maybe the people will be there complain about the expression minnow, but any small guy to become a big fish in Steam, this never happened. And if there is a even small chance about it, the big ones, they'll kill it immediately. This is how it works. The money power. At this moment, like 1 or 2% of the reward pool is going to the small people and 98 is going to the big ones. This is how Steam works. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but also it's not necessarily a good thing because you really have to work hard to... You may bring more value than these people, but nobody will see it, actually.
Yeah, I see what you mean, and I agree with you. And what do you think the remedy to that is?
You have to distance yourself from the monetary part, and just blog for the joy of blogging, for the joy of share what you can, what you are, and your thoughts. If you can do this, then of course. Nobody cannot guarantee this, but people feel when you post with the heart, in SteemIt especially. I try to explain this to new people all the time, and I can copy your discussions with them. They try to copy the trending page. They try to copy the trending articles. They try everything possible to get attention, and they didn't. And in the moment when they say, okay, I'm done, I'll just post what I like, what I can, and what I'm good in, then it comes also some monetary rewards. I mean, they are so surprised, like, okay, I don't think poetry is very good, but I'm good on this. So the person posts this and he get rewarded for it. And somehow the people, they feel when you post it with heart, right?
All right, so as we begin to bring this podcast to an end, how do you think people can go about blogging for joy?
Or like, just share your dog pictures, your food today in the table, which you cook with pleasure, even if it's something very simple. Share the place you visit yesterday. Share the how you feel today. I mean, even if you are sad or if you are depressed, share it. Just do it. This is something what will remain. The people forget this. This is something that will stay there in this blockchain forever. In 500 years, maybe your grandkids will read it and say, yeah, this was my grandmother or my grandfather. So be yourself and do what you're good in. This is the satisfied from the blogging. I never was a blogger before, but I think this is the main reason to do it, to share what you are, to let your sign for the future. Right?
Yeah, definitely. I agree. You got to love what you're doing. If you don't love what you're doing, you're not going to have the passion for it, and you're going to lose interest. And if you don't care about what you're talking about, you will lose interest, and it won't be a hobby. It'll be a burden. It'll be a chore. It'll be tedious.
Yeah, the blogging is not a job. I mean, you don't have 5 words and you have to make story for them. This is other people. I know that there is many freelancers that do this for work, for living, but we aren't. We are simple people with simple life, with kids, with family, or maybe not, with problems, with happy moments, with everything. So share what you are. If you want to be a blogger, blog. I mean, really, just take something simple and write for it.
Yeah, I understand. I agree. But what is the best way for the audience to get in touch with you?
I'm every day in Discord right now. The channels, my main channel is posted in every blog I had last 2 months. So also I'm in many other channels. People can invite me in any place. I'm in food networks, in sport networks. If they want to get in touch with me, they always can contact me. Even here in Skype. If they just need to speak with someone, I'm here. You can publish my Skype. It's not a problem. Usually I check Skype, I check Discord, my mail also. If anyone wants to contact me for any reason, even just to speak with someone, I'll be here. I'm usually around.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's very kind. But Trepka, it was great having you on the podcast.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
It was good to have you on the show. And so, ladies and gentlemen at home, if you haven't already, click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching this on SteemIt, however, give it a re-steam, give it an upvote and follow, because either way, there is plenty more content and videos and blogs to come, because this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So go out there today and do something remarkable. How cool is that?
And stay positive, guys. It's many good things to come.